Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Man United agenda. So, guys, tonight, welcome. And we've got a special guest with us. It is Football United TV. Welcome. Welcome to us.
Greetings.
Welcome. And as always, welcome Amonde and Kuhunde.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. So, Football United TV, you're making your debut. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on. Like, I'm glad we had that little background chat there as well. It was really, really fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are cool. I've watched your vlogs as well, and I'm so glad to be on. Thank you so much.
Excellent. It's brilliant having you on and doing collaborations and stuff with each other. That's the way we're going to grow and we're going to get together and stick together, really. So, guys, big game. 2-0 up against Granada. No history lesson tonight, Kuhunde. I'm sorry, Miss. I'm on.
Excuse me. I'm not an A in history.
Yeah. So, on a serious note, though, guys, welcome. Now, for me, the game is almost sealed. It's a done deal for me. 2-0 up. We're at home. Our home record this season isn't the greatest, but I'm going to go under limb and say this is a game that we should go out there. We should attack. We should rest a few players and bring in some of the fringe players to play. But as always, I have my team lineup. So, guys, start off with, let's go and ask Football United TV. This is our lineup. Let's make sure you can see it. So for me, I've made a change where I've gone Henderson, but I don't think Henderson actually will feature in this game. I think it will be David De Gea. Football United TV, Matt, what do you think with De Gea being dropped as Man United number one at the moment? Do you think he's our best keeper, or do you think for the last, say, 9 or 10 games that Henderson has proven his worth to stay in goal?
Well, I don't think De Gea deserved to be dropped in the first place. So it's a little bit difficult for me. They're both great keepers. There's no doubt. Like, Henderson has been doing great. We all know he would be doing great. Like, he did great at Sheffield United. That's why we pulled him back. The thing is, though, De Gea didn't do anything wrong. Like, I don't think he's made many mistakes this season to be dropped by Ole. I don't know why that's happened, and it seems to be a pretty bad thing at Man United having two potential world-class keepers. Obviously, De Gea is one already, but Henderson could be, and could be England number one. And he wants more game time, so it's very difficult and very conflicting, I think, for the club. So I hope that gets sorted out. I'm not going to put the blame on anyone. I just say let the best man win. I guess that's the way it goes at the moment, isn't it?
It's very true. Kuhunde, oh God, sorry, I took Kuhunde away. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no.
Back. Oh no, my fingers. So let's go to Amonde. Amonde, obviously, we on the show all the time, and we always talking about the whole thing with De Gea Henderson. I had noticed last week in sort of all the shows what you featured on, you was coming across and saying, obviously, Henderson is your number one now. I would still argue a bit with you on that one. So give us your reasoning behind it.
The reason I say Henderson is number one is because he's playing in the Prem. And so that proves that Ollie or the club think he's number one. For him to sign a contract, 150 grand a year, and to come in, there must be some sort of a clause in the contract. Otherwise, he wouldn't sign it in the first place. He wanted first team football. He wanted to be involved in the club. So something must have been said or done, because we're seeing him making more appearances as time goes on. We had the catalyst of change, we think, was when De Gea had to go to Spain. Or whatever went on there with his wife. I don't even know the full story. But he's gone away. Mr. B said, give, Henderson 10 games in a row. And we're seeing quality now. We're seeing a lot of talking, a lot of presence. He's English. He's beefy. He comes out, claims his crosses. He's making good saves. He's hardly made any errors. And I think because he's a lot younger, and he's got that Man United DNA in his system, I think it's an opportunity now that we can let go of De Gea. I can't believe I would have said that. I remember a few months ago, I was arguing for De Gea. But now I've seen enough of Henderson, I'm all for him. And I think the club are for him true as well. As we see, he's playing in the Premiership games at the moment. So if De Gea starts tomorrow, then that speaks volumes again. So I think there's not much in between them. but I do still think I something about his presence, his confidence, his youth. I think we should go with that.
Okay. Hopefully, Kohunde will join us. Apologies, Kohunde. I've hit the top button instead of the bottom button. Let's go now. A player that Kohunde would love to see at the club, and that's Twansibi. So let's start with Football United TV, Matt. Twansibi, a lot of United fans, we've been crying out and screaming out at the moment that we need. Let's add Kohunde back on. Add to screen. Okay, apologize for that, Kohunde, but we're on to your favorite player. So once we speak to the Football United TV, Matt, I'll then come to you, Kohunde, to talk.
You can call me Matt. It's cool. It's cool.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. So with it, what I would say to you, do you think we need a new centre back, even if Bailly does not sign a new contract?
Yes, I do. I do think we do. We've had a problem there for a very long time since what I'd say Vidic and Rio left. We haven't really replaced that area. Lindelof and that are good squad players, I think, but I don't think they're first teamers for like the future. So there you go. Is that a clap? I didn't see
Yeah,
that was a clap. That was a clap.
Seal of approval, yeah.
I didn't just want to. Yeah, cool, excellent. I just I think we should go and get a world-class centre back, but it is very difficult. I think we've lost on a lot of chances of getting some good players. I mean, De Ligt has gone lost at Juventus. Like, no one even really talks about him at the moment. He probably should have stayed at Ajax or gone to Man United. But it's Mino Raiola, isn't it? He owns a lot of centre-backs as well, doesn't he? He's got a lot of centre-backs books. So I think it'll be difficult for us to get one in. But Twansibi, talking about Twansibi, he deserves that place because I think who was it he played against recently? I think it was in the Champions League, wasn't it?
PSG.
Pocketed like Mbappe and Neymar as well. I think to be both of them together.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he did.
He handled
it. Each.
And that, yeah. We need to give him another chance there because I think we haven't played him there since, have we? So why haven't we done that?
So I'm leading on to that now to Kohunde, because Kohunde is a massive fan of Twansibi. Kohunde, we talk on the show all the time, and we believe that Twansibi do not get the opportunity from Ole. What the reason being, we do not understand the reasoning why he doesn't give him the opportunity. But do you think playing in the game tomorrow could give him the opportunity to seal a position for the running of the next 3 fixtures?
It's just definitely. Unfortunately, no, isn't it, Kendi?
No, definitely, because especially if we are able to secure second spot, I think Twansibi should be able to get a nice run in for the remaining Premier League games at least. Definitely, he's a great good young defender. He's got really good attributes, and he demonstrated against PSG just his potential. But unfortunately, because of Ole's favoritism to Lindelof, and I think Ole seems to think that Lindelof and Maguire do work well together. And even though, like, I disagree, but we're second place in the league. And the goals we conceded is not far from. I think it was only City or something conceded less.
Yeah.
So you've got Lindelof and you've got Bailly, and they're 2 players that are kind of coming into their prime, but they're not really, like Adam's saying, it's not really like they haven't really established themselves. Out of the 3, Lindelof, Twansibi, one of them needs to really establish himself with Maguire as the partner and really be dominant and play a run of games and show that dominance. None of those 3 have. So, but again, it's like if you do bring in another centre back, it has to be a world-class centre back, like there's like someone like Varane, because otherwise, if you do bring someone else in, I just think anyone else, like the young guys that have been talked about, like Kunde and all them, they're just in the same bracket as Twansibi. And if you bring someone in, that's going to hinder Twansibi's opportunities, and Twansibi will probably go. So it's a tough choice to make. I don't actually think it's the area that needs addressed in the most.
Yeah. Okay. So Kohunde froze a little bit there. So let's go to on Monday. the defense, basically, Matt, on Monday is almost the defender of the defense of Manchester United.
I'm the defensive coach.
You need one.
Yeah, we need one. So on Monday, all talks with looking at Twanzebe.
Yeah,
I think this is a great opportunity for him to get in and almost cement a place, because Maguire needs a partner, and he needs a fit partner to sit next to him. I know you're advocate for obviously Maguire,
yes.
but do you think Twanzebe can feature next season next to him?
At the end of the day, it's not what I think, it's what the management and the club think. But I think, as Kinde said, I think he's got all the attributes to be a good player. He's demonstrated that on loan when he went to Villa. He just needs a run of games. But there's a couple of issues that rise up would be injury proneness. Is he a bit fragile? Can he play 3 games a week consistently, you know? And the other thing is, because we're Man United, and because that position's since Lindelof, as Matt said, totally agreed, he's a squad player. He shouldn't be the main guy. So if I was Tunzebi, I always get his name wrong, Tunzebi, if I was him, I would be in training, I'd be trying to prove myself, I'd be battling to that's the way to do it. Don't shy away. This is a challenge. You can actually achieve something here. If you work it off, your backside off, excuse me, and push yourself in training, you could rise above it, where even as Bruno or someone else comes on and said, you've got to play this guy, you know, that sort of thing. So I don't know about his character, but if he's been there long enough, he gets shunned all the time. If you've got real character, you'll be like, nah, I'm better than this. And you start demanding things and do the old knock on Ollie's door and say to him, look, bruv, I want in. I want to be a player. Because how can you be 23 and accepting this kind of thing when you have got the ability? I'm saying physically and everything else. Yeah. Like I say, injury proneness, and there's a question mark for me about his character. How bad does he want it? Is he just content to be at Man United and not playing under 23s and not playing these big games? Or are you going to say to yourself, I'm 23 now, I need to step up and make my career, maximize my career? A bit like Luke Shaw has stepped up, you know? Go out there. This is your time, bro. If you really want it, it's down to you. That's what I'd say to him. If I was a friend of his or something, I'd be saying to him, you need to push it a bit more and demand it more. And when you go out and train every week, just go out there and prove to everyone that you're the man. And they can't deny you. That's it.
Yeah. Fair comment.
Yeah, sorry, can
comment.
I just touch on that as well? Because,
great.
You know, Monday's made that point. I think it's got to do with character, because we talked about Dean Henderson. He's coming back from his loan, but I feel like he's demanded it. You can tell that he wants that number 1 spot. And, he's obviously demonstrated Ollie's played him. So, yeah, I totally agree with that statement from on Monday.
And to throw out another name in there, we compare that to Donny van der Beek. Has he got the character? Is he
exactly
knocking on Ollie's door and giving it what the hell's going on here? Do you see what I mean?
True.
Character means a lot in football. And these guys, if you want to step up, your career is really short. You're a big club. It's time to deliver. You step up. You make sure you're known, you know?
Yeah. For me, again, and I would say as a United fan, I think a lot of players Man United got at the moment, we've just got average players. We just got average players at the club with probably 1 or 2 great players. So let's go with who should we look at? Pogba. I'm not going to go through the whole squad for the game. I'm just going to pick a couple of players. As we're talking about defenders, you know what I'll do? Matt, let's talk to you about the Brazilian that we got a left back. What do you think about his this season, his performance this season? Because a lot of Rival fans are coming across trying to say on Twitter and everything else, social media, he's only been performing for the last 4 months. If I'm right to say, and if you took away the love for the club and you look at him from an outside point of view, he's been performing for a long time now, hasn't he?
Who are we talking about again?
Luke
Brazilian.
Shaw. The Brazilian left back, Luke Shaw. Jorginho, sorry, Matt.
I was thinking Telles because he's Brazilian. I was like,
oh, sorry, no. There's only
not as Brazilian as Shaw.
There's only one Brazilian at Man United.
Amazing. I mean, that leg break as well. Like, you thought, is he going to come back from that? Like, and the turmoil of different managers, like since he's been bought as well, you kind of think like it's just not going to happen for him. But he's been sensational. I think I agree with unofficial pundit. Probably the best left back in the world.
Yep, we all agree with you on the show.
That because look, I mean, from having that and then coming back to doing what you're doing, he is the best left back in the league. So he should
In
be
the world.
I think in the world, yeah, but some people would like, you know.
I don't care what anyone tells me. He's the best left back in the world.
Oh, no, I know. I think I could debate it with other people. Some people could bring up other people, I guess. But for me, yes, like he's my favorite. He's my favorite left back at the moment.
Yeah. We had to ask you that because the rest of the guys, we all know how we feel about him. So we don't need to ask anyone the question about Luke Shaw.
Right.
So, guys, let's go now. Bruno Fernandes, I'm closer to the camera because I need to be. Obviously, Rashford. Again, guys, does Rashford need to start this game? Let's start with on Monday. Does Rashford need to start this game, or can we drop Rashford? Because I think I'm getting frustrated now. We're coming into the end of season running, and there's certain games Rashford should be playing and certain games Rashford should not be playing. Rashford shouldn't be playing the game tomorrow. Yes, put him in the squad, put him on the bench for tomorrow, but he should not be starting the game unless we desperately need him. But with playing Granada, we're not going to ask you any more questions about that Monday. Keep it. We're playing against Granada, so we're 2-0 up. We're at home at Old Trafford. It's a game that we should go and win, really, without Rashford and Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, totally agree. Rashford, should he play? In a word, no. Don't rest him up. Whatever's going on, cushioned feet, cushioned shoes or boots, whatever's going on with him, I haven't got a clue. But he's always feeling himself, touching himself, not just frowning. Doesn't seem right. Rest the guy up. Just settle him down for Burnley. Burnley, by the way, we got on Sunday. Just looked. And settle him down for Burnley at the weekend and see what, give him a bit of opportunity just to chill. And because everyone needs that from time to time, just to relax, chill out for a bit. You don't need, because everyone thinks we need a Rashford in the side. He's not that essential. We've got youths in there, like we keep saying, Ahmad. When are we going to see the rise of Ahmad? I know it's Ramadan now and he's probably fasting, but there's no excuse. The guy needs to be playing, and this is the perfect opportunity to play him. You can mix it up, bring James on the left, put him on the right, play Greenwood down the middle, rest Cavani. There's so many options you could use, but I think this is a great opportunity on a big stage to give these guys confidence, and they would really love the club even more. Playing, for them to say, "Oh, what when you go look at the start sheet and you really see your name there, it's a big thing. TV game, Granada quarterfinal, Europa League, and you're there to make a statement. How are you going to feel as an 18, 19-year-old when you're playing in these sort of matches? So give them an opportunity, just as Van Gaal gave Rashford an opportunity. Swell up his chest and look what he did. So yeah, rest him up.
Yeah, and let's go to Kohunde now. Kohunde, obviously we're talking about resting Rashford. I'm thinking about resting Bruno Fernandes as well. Ahmed, as we spoke about, like what Monday said, these are the games that him and Daniel James should be starting for Man United. We need to be resting and putting these guys in cotton wool for the next games against like Burnley. We got Liverpool after Burnley as well. So these are big, important games coming in. So why do you think Ole will not rest Bruno Fernandes and will not rest Rashford?
Well, I watched his press conference today, and he reveals a lot about how when he makes his team selection, he puts a team out there that's going to win. He's very like results based, and he's kind of a lot of safety first, which hence is why we've done really good away from home and everything, and he's always done that McFred because he's very much about his results. He wants to kind of cement something this season. He also did say in the press that Rashford didn't train yesterday, so maybe he won't play. But I think it's one of these games where we have to kind of be careful not to just drop too many players, because although we've won the first leg, if we go 1-0 down at Old Trafford, it could get kind of nervy, especially if we're putting out two new players who haven't played for a long while Obviously, I like to see Donny van de Beek feature, also Ahmed as well. But we have to make sure it's job done, you know. And I'll go back to the Sheffield United game when we dropped like about 3 or 4
We
players.
did talk about that, didn't we?
And we ended up losing the game. So we do have to be careful with this professional job. Anything, you know what could happen in Europe, all these results down the years, Europa League, Champions League, after the first tie, everyone thinks it's dead, and then someone's able to turn it around. So we just need to be careful, do a professional job tomorrow night.
Yeah. So let's go to Matt now. Matt, on this show, we struggle like sometimes because there's certain games that we look at certain players and they should not be playing, they should not be featuring at all. And as I said, tomorrow's game, Rashford, apparently, like what Kahuna said, he believed would listen to press conference, he didn't train, which is a good thing because we need to rest him for the games that's coming in thick and fast. Because if we do get through tomorrow, then we'll then face, I think it could be Roma, because Roma are 2-1 up or something like that. So at the moment, we're going to say Roma. Roma is good away from at home as well, clean sheet specialist at home as well. So I would see Roma going through rather than Ajax. And we struggle in the semi. Okay, let's not bring the joke out, but the semi-final of all competitions at the moment. So Ahmed, I think obviously because it's Ramadan, he's going to be fasting. I think he might be fasting. Daniel James as well. These are the games that we should be seeing these guys playing. They should be starting for Man United week in, week out, especially Daniel James. And at the moment, Ole's favourite.
I just think he's like sort of not doing the same thing as trying to just put all the pressure on him. Like he only just started playing for Atalanta before he came to Man United. I think he had about 2 or 3 games, and he's done.
He played 30 altogether. He played 38 minutes for Atalanta before he came to United.
Right, yeah, there you go. And I think that was in a couple of separate games. That wasn't just in one game. Right, so yeah, like come on, like give him a little bit of time, like ease him in a little bit. I think maybe next season start pushing him in. But we do want to see what he's like. If we've got nothing to play for, then put him in. Yeah, of course. Like, and we haven't with the Premier League, really. Well, kind of. We could actually get back in the Premier League. We are only around 8 points away with the game in hand. If we do win that, then it's 8 points.
Matt, can I say something to you? Please do not get on Monday excited. I beg you, don't. Don't get me excited.
We're in the race.
You know, yeah, we're a little bit closer than what we were because of what Leeds did to City the other day. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying we are, but we could get there. If they lose their next game and then they drew the game after. What would you say?
Don't get him on Monday excited.
Squeezy bum time. Squeeze your bum time. That's what Fergie's.
Yeah, Fergie time, innit? Fergie time. Squeeze.
Fergie
Yeah,
time,
it could
yeah.
happen. It could happen. It could happen, but we're a long way away. It could.
I'm not paring that off right now, but yeah, like if I say
they need to lose 3 games. They need to lose 3 games, and for us to win all our games.
That's possible.
We got harder running than them, though.
Unlikely.
Look at
Very
Man
unlikely.
They went to the last game, didn't they, against QPR, and they went down 2-1, was it? And then they had to get goals back. So anything can happen. That was just so stupid of QPR and Joey Barton. But yeah, like anything can happen. Like honestly, it's a lot closer than what it was like a week or 2 ago. That's how strange the season is. Not just on our front though, all over Europe and probably other countries as well. And just hope for the best. I think I'm glad to see at least we're trying to be in contention of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Last season we were just hoping to get 4th, and we managed. We managed to get 3rd. We were like 3rd. Whoa! I was like surprised. Like I was hoping. I thought 4th maybe we could get that, but 3rd, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Now
if you're thinking that, yeah, Matt, I'm shocked. We're 2nd.
I am shocked. Because Liverpool have been so flat. Man City didn't really start off very well. Chelsea have had turmoil with like changing managers, and they've not been on form. So Man United could lose a few games here and there and draw a few games and still be where they are now. And I think because we have got a good squad at the moment, not the best, but better than what we had last season, right?
Yes. I think yes.
Even with
just about
Sonny and co, like and with the I don't know what's happened with Palestri though, and I know you probably
He's on loan.
Yeah, I know, but why he's the similar age, and everybody was raving about him in South America. I don't know why, if he's doing so well, even on loan, why don't we try and bring him back?
He will never play for Man United. He
No,
will
he
never
won't.
play for Man United. He's one of those players that Man United always buy, and they go out on loan, and you don't see them or hear from them again.
I
But he
disagree.
wasn't like a Bebe, was he? You know?
I disagree
Oh, I
with
think
that.
he's going to be a Bebe
No,
or
no.
a Jemba.
He's a lot better than what you think he is. A
Yeah,
lot better.
Good player, very good player.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about him.
I've heard good things about him, but until I see him play, I'm not sure. On Monday, could you hit some of these comments, please, and then we're going
I
to listen
would
to the
love
press
to.
conference. So,
Go back, Miss Melina. Greetings. Say hi, everyone.
hello.
She says big up. Well, big up to you, Melissa.
Big up to you.
Melina, thank you. Talk MMU says big up. Yeah,
Respect,
big up.
respect.
Charlie says big up times 3. Yeah,
Brilliant.
that's good.
Friend,
And Miss Melinda comes back and says big up everybody. Yeah.
Hey, that's it. Keep it. Yes.
Oh, hold on. Here comes Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. Hello, Pam
Tracy.
Thomas.
Keeping going. We love you, Tracy. Big up. Good evening. The real pundit, David, my man. I
Big
spoke
up,
to you
David.
on the phone. You got the message yet. He said Henderson is commanding, good with his feet, and quick off the line. That's the kind of keeper we need in today's football.
Great.
Bismillah again, another big up. Wow.
Big up, respect.
Score predictions for tomorrow.
We will do that. We'll do that at the end. We'll do that at the end.
You're not chairwoman on this show, you know. Leave that job solo. And Mr. B, where he's not in the house.
Respect, Mr. B.
Yes, we love
Mr.
you.
B will be back tomorrow for the reaction show. Everyone,
so.
he will be back.
It's not the same without Mr. B. The real pundit again says Tunzebi needs to start playing now to get a run of games because Maguire is 1 card away from a 2-game ban in the league. Hold on. Listen to that point. Should we read it again? Tunzebi needs to start playing now to get a run of games because Maguire is 1 card away from a 2-game ban in the league. We've got Liverpool in 2 games.
We've got Liverpool in 2 games time, so he needs...
Great point.
Excellent point there.
Adam Morris. Hello, Adam.
Oh,
says,
here we go.
Tunzebi was given an opportunity. He played 5 more games since the PSG and had 4 shockers and an own goal along the way.
No, I don't agree.
I'm not agreeing with that because the
I
goals he
disagree.
scored
I disagree.
was a
They weren't own goals.
deflection.
And Mr. B again, Tunzebi won't get played. Can see Ollie all drawing for Jones before him. Don't get why he has not been given a chance.
True.
Adam Morrissey has proven that he isn't a Manchester United quality defender. Not so sure. Mr. B, Adam, behave. Thank you. I didn't want to say that, but you said it for me, Mr. B. Great minds. And David again says, we do need a new centre-back. Sorry, start again. David's asking, do we need a centre-back?
Yeah, we do. I think
Or
we do.
do we need a proper DM?
We need a proper DM, or we need a proper, in my opinion, we need a proper DM, or we need a proper world-class centre-back as well.
Oh, so we need both.
I think we need both to start challenging. But before we do all that, guys, let's get an attacking player first before we do anything.
Yes.
A creative player first before we do anything.
Awesome.
Again, Matt, do you agree? Sorry, before we go on to the next one, Matt, do you agree with that? Because we always have this debate on the show about what player we need first. Do you think we need a striker, a defender, or a creative player before we get all those players in first?
Straight up CDM. That's what we need, mate. We need a CDM. We haven't had that for a very long time, have we?
Names.
Okay.
Let's throw out some names.
Oh, God.
Just not saying we get them, but someone like whom?
I'd always say, who's kind of not talked about quite a lot and is in the same league, and we should have probably got him when we had the chance. Kante.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
I feel
And do you know, Matt, you said that, but today I was listening to Sky Sports today, and they actually said that as well. You know that?
I love
They were
that.
talking about Man United as well. They were talking about Man United. He got through the radar without anyone seeing him.
He did, and I think he's not. He can be a box to box, can't he? He can be
Yes. He scored some goals. He scored against us playing box to box season before last as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good at CDM though as well.
Jesus, we've got lots of comments before we play our videos.
Adam Morris says, Mr. B, I'll take Jones ahead of him.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony. Silver Fox says, Adam, you don't have quality defenders. Laughing.
Okay, so for those who's not watch a show and know about our show on a Monday night, it's called Studs Up. Please tune in this coming Monday at 8 p.m. You will have Silver Fox on, and what we will be discussing is Phil Jones, who's a better defender, Phil Jones, or it will be Holding, and is Arsenal goalkeeper and centre-back and strikers better than Manchester United? Because apparently, according to Mr. Fox, Arsenal forwards are better than United, and defenders and goalkeepers is. So that's what we'll be discussing on Studs Up. So tune in.
Tony, how dare you? Anyway, I'm going to 1-0 up with a Judge Bellingham goal. What?
Yep, 1-0 up. I heard
What? Quadruple gone. Adam Morris says, Mr. Silver Fox, no Arsenal player would make our reserve squad. Not a single one.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone say hi to Boss Man James.
Boss Man James, top man.
We love you.
Oops, wait, there we go.
Oh, says Adam, you dream to have players like Rob Holding. All right, can we say hi to Sam? Hi,
yes, Sam.
Sam.
Respect for tuning in.
This game done. I just hope Ollie has done the big shop so he has enough food to feed his kids. Brilliant. Always joking. Quality. Silver Brazil ain't that great these days. Calm down, Solo. Best left back in the world? Question mark. Laughing. Yeah. Talk MC says, big up everyone. We love to big up today. Charlie says, always great to see Matt. Oh, it's your friend, yeah.
Hello, Charlie.
Already.
Oh yeah, he's from Rio de Janeiro. Like he's a Fluminense supporter. Yeah.
Listen, we should get him on the show all the way from there, man. Let's tune in. Get you on the show, Charles.
All the way from Rio, man.
Yep.
Ask what he thinks about our Shordinho. Charlie says the whole panel.
He'll tell you.
Oh God! Repeated by Miss Melinda. Should hit up the lights. Yeah, big it. We're getting endorsed tonight, man. Here, thanks to Matt. Yo, thank you, Matt, for bringing more people on. Hi, Melinda.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, guys. If you're liking the contents, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe.
Do that.
Hit that like button, guys. All the support will take it.
You told me to share it, and I did.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, Matt.
Big up Talk MC. Mel and Talk. Touch.
Respect. Yeah, that's it. Cha-ching.
Great panel. Thank you. Especially with Matt involved. Big up Matt, Charlie, and Talk MC. Muscle 100%. Hey, Charlie, what's up, bro?
Oh, they're having a chat now. You don't want
to. Can't wait, says Silver Fox. That's he talking about Studs Up, Silver Fox. I can't wait either. Bring it on. Charlie says, oops, sorry. It'll be a gentleman. Yes.
Thank you. Respect. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you are liking the content, please share, please subscribe and like. And Matt, thank you very much for jumping on as well. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter and also Facebook as well. And we are the Man U Agenda. So it's the Man United Agenda. Thank you on Twitter as well. Yeah. So, guys, let's listen to Ole interview.
Go into this game wanting to win the game. We want to play a good game, perform well. We know that Granada will come here and give it everything they've got. So we have to go out there, try to dominate the ball, score goals like we always want to do, and just keep carrying on. The momentum is big in football. You know, if it goes for you, it goes for you. So we just want to carry on there, and hopefully the players will enjoy the game.
Can I just say something? Not one tactical analysis. Didn't say anything tactically. It's all about enjoying feelings and everything else. Come on.
Cool. So
it doesn't work. Why are you going to give your tactics away?
Okay. Did you talk tactics?
So we're going to talk to Matt. Matt, that interview you had there, it's the first time we have you on the show, so we're not sure what your feelings are with Ole. Are you Ole in or Ole out? You don't have to reveal what you are if you don't want to. But to be honest with you, I sort of agree with him in a certain way that it's about the winning mentality and going out there to win this game, because we have to win this game. We need to stop And this competition, I would prefer us to be in Champions League, but we're here where we are now. We got to go on and win this.
Solo, mate, he always waits till half time to tell everybody when to step up their game. I mean, you noticed that this season.
Yeah.
Half time, suddenly we come out. Look at the last game. We were 1-0 down for Spurs. Come out at half time with the best team in the world. What are you saying in 15 minutes that you can't say in 3 or 4 days preparation? Like, I like Ole. I want Ole in. He is a good tactician. He is. I know people give him a lot of stick for that, but he has beaten some of the top big clubs. He hasn't won anything yet. I know that, of course, but you got to give him time. But he needs to learn these things, I think, as well. Like, you got to get first and second half performances. There's got to be 90 minutes of beautiful football at Man United. This is why I'm a supporter. This is why I'm wearing this shirt, because that's
Quality shirt as well.
Collars up.
Collars up. You know the deal. Bruno Fernandes should be number 7, I think, as well. At the moment, because he's my favourite player. He probably is. But yeah, it's like I say, it's just I believe in Ole. I think he should be backed by the board. I think the board are terrible to him. I think that's going on at Arsenal as well. That's another story. We need to back him. We need to back Ole, but he needs to sort out these first half problems that he has.
Okay, so we're going to go to Kahunde, and then we're going to then play the last video, and then on Monday. So Kahunde, obviously you saw the interview, and you know what? I'm an Ole out. Everyone knows I'm an Ole out. But at the same time, for me, I think it's almost I was listening today, and he gave me a bit of confidence before the game, but he better not let me down. He better not let me down. So what did you think of his press conference, Kahunde? Kahunde's frozen, I think.
Just going back on what was being said about addressing things at half time as well. He did say in the press, he was saying that we do need to just start games a lot better, because although he says it's good that we've shown a lot of character to come back into games numerous times this season, I would rather we just play that way in the first place. So it is something that he did address in the press conference about us starting better. And I think tomorrow is one of those games where, again, because we've got the lead, we can go in there with a bit of a relaxed attitude, and it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't start the game well. So I would like to see us start the game really well, be like 2-3-0 up at half time, and then be able to play some of the other players like Ahmad and Van der Beek in the second half.
Yeah, I agree with you. And let's go to... So, no tactics. No, it doesn't talk tactics. Doesn't got any awareness or anything. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give you about a minute. Let's give you a minute to rant.
My heart's just sunk. I was so into Matt. Everything he's saying, I'm saying we could be brothers. I was going to ask his phone number after the show. Friends. I wanted to be his friend. Now I'm not so sure. What am I hearing today? Matt, Z and Kahinde. Look, Sola, I know we're on the same page about it, but you talk about what he done at halftime. He didn't do nothing at halftime at Spurs. It was down to the players. The players went out there, and they're the ones who went in the dressing room. And I know you're going to say I wasn't there and I wouldn't know everything else, but I'm sure of it, judging by their personalities and everything else, they wanted it more. It's nothing to do with Ollie. I've not heard one thing tactically from him for years. Never heard him say anything tactically. All him talking, like even the other day, he tried to make a joke in jest about Mourinho or about Song, and it was so cringy, you know? Come on, man. How is he going to get you? And so, if you can't talk tactically, if you can't make banter or make jokes, if you're not fluid with his speech, how are these players going to get inspired by him? It's not like he's gone in there and said, well, let me think of something to say. I won't feed you any food if you go out there and lose, or something like that. Come on, it's trash, pure trash. And anyone who endorses him, you're going to have me to bang heads with. I'm telling you.
You got to look at it. So then look, so if it's the players that are doing that at half time,
yeah.
What's the problem with them then? Like, if they've got their control on how they can go on, why are they not doing it for us? Our badge at first half, like why? Yeah.
in football, 11 people. It's not like you're managing one person. To manage 11 people, you need a manager, someone to lead, someone to look up to, someone to guide you, to give you something tactical knowledge, to say, this is how we're going to do it, guys. You know? So everyone has to be, we're on it, and we know what we're doing. We have our drills, we have our pre-match presentation where we go through everything, and we're on the same page. Every 11 man on the pitch is on the same page. I don't see that from Ollie. Maybe the staff, the board, the philosophy behind the club are doing it, but Ollie, no, he doesn't inspire me, and I'm sure if he doesn't inspire me, I'm sure he's not inspiring the players either. So games like Sunday, when we're 1-0 down or we played a bit thing and we come out and turn it around. How many times will we be down this season? You know, we can't say it's Ollie. We can't say it's Ollie coming in.
Wait, sorry, on Monday. Sorry,
you're saying, oh, encourage the guys. Come on, we can do better. But when it comes to tactical, now it's not a damn thing. He's mute.
On Monday.
And Bruno, sorry, one more thing. And Bruno, you can tell by Bruno's expression, he thinks the same as me. He's like, what's this guy up to? What's he doing? You know, I heard an interview recently by Bruno, and it's all tongue in cheek, but he basically said the same that I'm saying now, without being offensive.
Okay, let's go to Kahunde, and then I'm going to go Matt. You guys got 30 seconds to state your case.
No, I was just saying about a Monday, saying that even on Sunday, there's so many times that we've come back this season and got a result, and on Monday saying it's to do with the players.
Yeah.
But then you're saying Ollie can't inspire the players.
Yeah.
So if the players keep doing this, like, you know, have showing character, and Ollie's the manager, I don't get it. What
is your point? What are you saying?
No, that's what I think there's a contradiction here, because there is a contradiction. There's a contradiction because
what you're saying. Make your point, because it's not making any sense.
My point is, you don't know what Ollie said during half-time, and you're just trying to say that. Hold on. You're trying to say it was just the players that came out and performed, nothing to do with what Ollie said, right?
Yes.
But if the players have done that numerous times this season, like shown character when they've been behind, so who's inspiring them if it's not Ollie?
The players are. It's the players that did it. I just said that.
So the players are inspiring themselves and not Ollie.
No, listen carefully, right? Take him off the screen.
No. Okay,
anyway,
guys,
move on,
guys. We've got to move on because I need Matt to get his input.
You're not asking me anything. You're just.
I am asking you. I said who's inspiring the players.
Confirm what I'm saying. All right, let me.
Who's inspiring the players? If it's not Ollie, who's inspiring them?
10 seconds. Go on. Because I think Matt on it.
Do it, bro. Do it.
I said clearly. I said, listen. It's not Ollie inspiring the players. So eliminate that. It's not Ollie inspiring the players. The players are going in there and said, we got to sort this out. Let's take things.
You got 2 seconds.
Thing. So that's the thing. So don't ask me the same thing. You're just agreeing with me. Do you see what I'm saying?
If you think the players are inspiring themselves,
Ollie's not bringing.
So the players are managing themselves. They're not
managing themselves. And they got out there and they decided. They said, probably let's do this. You saw in the second half.
Yeah, they're managing themselves. So you're saying it's nothing to do with Ollie. That's fine. If that's what you believe.
Yes.
I'm gonna give. Okay, guys. I'm gonna let.
But that's a theory. You can't prove that.
Sorry, Matt. I'll put you on, Matt. What's your thought on what the guys are discussing? Let's have your final thoughts on that.
Quickly to sum it up, look, I think Ollie has done some things tactically right. He has to have some sort of word in for the players to come out to do something. Like, he must say something. Like, there's no way that it can just be the players every single time. And I love you for what you're saying, like everybody. But I just think that he has to be saying something.
Example.
Because otherwise they'd be going, why are we doing this every half time? Example. I don't have one, but same as the other way.
I'll ask you an example, tactical thing.
Okay.
Sorry, did you ever hear Sir Alex Ferguson give anything away about his tactics?
Yes.
Sometimes you would
example.
Well, no example, Kunde, because we've got to wrap up in a minute. No example.
I can't on Monday, man. Jeez.
Yeah. You don't have to give anything away about tactics. That's stupid. Yeah. Why is he going to say in the press tomorrow, this is how we're going to play against Granada, we're going to do this, and this, for the manager to know?
Have you ever seen, why did they have pre-match press conference Do you ever see what they talk about? Pep talks about.
They talk about the preparation. They talk about what players are available. They're not going to talk about what they're going to do in the tactics, so the other manager can know.
Guys, seriously,
All I'm
this
saying,
show.
can I quickly wrap it up? I just want to say that you're second in the league, like with the team that isn't probably like 4th or 5th best on paper. So you must be doing something right.
And
Thank
also,
you.
you look
Go
at
on.
and you look at the league table wage bills. We've probably got the highest wage bill in the whole league. So
Okay.
it's probably the players of quality.
That's why De Gea's going. De Gea's on 350,000 a week. That's why Ollie's getting rid of him.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap that up.
Ollie
now.
out.
So all I want to do, let's read up the last comment, and I want to play the lot. I'm going to read the comments out for us, please, on Monday. After the comments been read out, then we're going to literally do the last video, and then we're going to make a prediction. But I just want to hear everyone's thought process. Literally, you got 30 seconds when the video playing just to give us your thought about the interview from Ollie. Okay, so go on, please.
All right, we've done this one. Great stream, guys, by Talk MC. Mr. Silver Fox, respect you guys. Top show. Thank you. Charlie says quality. Yep, always.
Thank you.
Talk MC said big up. GUMU, we will win the cup. What's GGMU mean? GGMU.
Glory, Man United.
Oh, good. Yeah. Charlie with a boxing fist. Wrong sport, mate. Talk MC MU says just subscribe.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Talk MC said brilliant show, guys. We'd love to come on sometime with Matt. Welcome. Always
Welcome. You're welcome. We'll talk afterwards with Matt.
Yeah. Mr. B, Jose talks tactics. I'm on D and he's trash.
Oh God.
Charlie says always good idea to bring Talk MU on. Yeah, bring him on, please. Sounds good. Talk MC, big up my Brazilian brother. Yeah.
Excellent. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up now. But before we wrap it up, I want you to, if you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe, and give us your prediction, what you believe the score will be tomorrow as well. So let's listen to this video, and we're gonna literally just quick fire 30-second with it. Okay.
Well, I think every manager has a certain values, and you know, when I got sent off against Newcastle a few years ago, many moons ago, and I thought I did the right thing for the club or the team, and Sir Alex absolutely lambasted me at half-time. After the game, called into his office. We don't win that way at Man United, and I've lived by that ever since. We want to win. We want to win in the right manner. It doesn't matter who we play against. We want to win playing by the book. I'm not saying someone else doesn't. I'm just saying that I think every manager wants to win in a fair way.
Okay, so let's start with where are them two guys?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, sorry. Is it finished yet?
Yeah, it's finished. Come on now.
So boring. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's go to you first. Just wrap it up. 30 seconds. I'm gonna sit there right now. I'm not an Ole fan. Everyone knows that. I'm gonna repeat myself. But with what the committee's saying, it's about players diving. I actually believe him. You know that he has got to go at the players, because he played all right. He plays for Man United. He's a big part player at Man United. But I could see Ferguson going mad at them for diving and stuff like that. And I honestly believe, in my heart, he actually hasn't got the players when they go down easily.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. But it's something that goes on in football. But again, I don't think there's been a lot of United players that's done that. Apart from Ashley Young, but I don't know for how long Ollie had him for. But yeah, he was the only guy that, you know, there was a lot of issues about him doing the diving. But Ollie's he's just talking about character, and he's referencing Ferguson again. And, you know, he's come from that era of Ferguson. That's the way we've got to go back to, that show that character. And I think the players have done that on numerous times this season, shown a lot of character when they've been behind and come back. So the process is positive.
Okay, let's go. And I'm going to ask on Monday, and then we're going to wrap up with Matt. Yeah. So let's go with his interview. You didn't buy it, did you?
I'm sorry, I fell asleep through the interview. A couple of seconds. What did he say? Listen,
It was boring.
Diving goes on in the sport. You have to gain an advantage. Fergie, if we go back in time, he did, even though he's against it, he's come from old school. When he was losing against teams in Europe, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona 4-0, all these kind of things, and come up against different style of play, he had to adapt. So I'm sure there's somewhere where he said the players need to, take that fall, or if you get touched, go down, that sort of thing. Look at Rooney against Sol Campbell when they were going for the Invincibles.
No, that was a blatant penalty. I'm not having that.
Yeah.
We bring that for studs up. Let Tony put out on the agenda for Tony on Monday night. But like that, for example, did Fergie say anything about that? Did he come out and say, "Oh, I wish my players wouldn't dive like that"? Or was he up against his top rivals and he didn't hear a peep out of him? So it happens in the game. Unfortunately, if you've got Bruno's very intelligent, gets his body in front of the ball, any touch, he's going down. We're not slaughtering him, are we? We think that's intelligent. To me, that's intelligent play. And I think if you get your body in front of the ball, you use the rules to your advantage. Like when they changed the offside rule, Van Nistelrooy used to start set pieces offside and then come onside. This is taking advantage. We need to take advantage of certain things. And that's by using wisdom and intelligence. And I'm sure this is done behind the scenes. They're not going to come out and say it, but I'm sure it's done behind the scenes.
Okay. So to wrap it up, Matt, were you convinced with that interview? And do you believe what Ole was saying? He has got the players regarding, and like I said, I'm not Ole in, but I honestly believe what he's saying. I did believe it when I heard his press conference today.
I do agree that it just sounded very boring. Sorry, like I was like, I just got to go and like watch the paint dry on my wall. He has got that persona about him. Like he seems like a very nice person. You just sort of want to say, "Come on, come on, sort yourself out, put your collar up, and be a bit rude." He hasn't got that about him. But I think deep in the background, I think like there will be a really good game against Granada. I think we will try and get more. I don't think we'll do the same thing what we did with Real Sociedad and we sort of sat back and had a 0-0 boring game. I think it means a lot more to try and sit comfortably. And I think we'll get at least 2 goals and keep a clean sheet with Henderson in goal, of course, because Henderson has been doing good, as we say. And yeah, look, I'm not confident on what he's saying in press conferences, but he's a shy guy, isn't he, on camera? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, thank you. See, someone's defending him for once. I don't like him, but yeah, all right, yeah.
No, I'm not. I like him, but I'm just saying how boring he is. He's a boring manager. He's not like, he's not a Mourinho or a Guardiola or a Klopp, is he? Do you know what I mean? With that sort of persona and that character, but I know deep down
Mourinho bores me.
Mourinho is good. He brings that. People that hate Mourinho like make him more money. So like, he's doing something right. But yeah, he's the same. That's the different scale of like managers. Ole's not that sort of person. He's quiet. He's like a Ryan Giggs in a sense. Okay, I'm not going to say about the end of his career, but I'm saying like quiet, didn't get many yellows or reds. You know what I mean? Like didn't do like dirty stuff on the field too much. You know what I mean? Like a quiet player, like Scholesy as well. Quiet life. Like would go and pick up boots from Sports Direct. You know what I mean? That's the sort of person that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is to me, and it's not manager worthy, but he has done well to get us where we are. He must have, I think.
Matty, while you're there, Mr. B's asking you, what do you think of Fred?
I like Fred.
Thank you.
He's as good as what he's done for Shakhtar Donetsk. He hasn't been that sort of player, but he has been trying hard. I think if you're wearing the shirt and you're running around and trying to get the ball and trying to
Please tell them that I've got a fan with me.
Clumsy player. He is a clumsy player. Sometimes he can't make a pass and he can't. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, yeah, but not all the time. How many like really for goals can you say that it's not many? It's not, you can't count them on both hands. Like maybe a couple, but take those risks sometimes, didn't you? I mean, goals.
Sorry, Matt. I'm really not convinced about what you're saying about Fred because you just said earlier we need a CDM desperately.
He's not a CDM though.
Yeah,
exactly. So there's an area in that team that needs addressing. Fred is trying to act as the CDM role, but
no,
he's not good enough.
he's doing a double session with McTominay.
Yeah.
McFred.
Yeah. But even when he plays with Popper, he puts in a good shift when he's doing the simple job. But I don't think he's the class that you would want. How many teams is Fred going to get into the world football?
He's never going to get there when he's playing in that position. He needs to be in the position that he plays. I think like having two players playing one position just shows you how shit and really badly we need someone to actually be that singular player. Pay one wage for that position, not two wages for that position. Like, what the hell?
Agree. So we're going to read these comments now, guys, and then we're going to do a prediction, okay?
Okay, so Mr. B, Talk MC says laughing his backside off. Silver Fox says Amondi, ha ha ha, clap clap. The Morris says Amondi, man, that killed me. What did I do?
When he fell asleep.
Oh, see, yeah. I thought, how do they know? They must sleeping too. Talk MC says absolutely love the channel, guys. Lots of great comments and discussion. Yeah, as always.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks. If you're watching, guys, please share, please like, please subscribe. This is the Man U agenda. So again, guys, we've got Matt, who is from Football United TV.
Big up, Matt.
Thank you very much for coming on. So, guys, as guests, Matt, let's ask you first. What's your score prediction for tomorrow's game? I know what on Monday is going to be.
You know it.
I'm going to say 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I'm not quite comfortable. Like, I think Lindelof too. No, I'm joking. I'm just not comfortable on like who could score. It could be anyone with Man United at the moment. But yeah,
true. Kunde.
I'm gonna say 3-1 to United. I think they'll sneak a goal, like a shifty kind of goal. Someone not focusing or whatever, and then we respond.
Yeah. And let's go to on Monday with his 1-0.
Thank you. You said it for me. Just put me on mute and you tell me my score. You know what I was going to say? It's always going to be 1-0. Or the reason why Silver Fox, log this. I'm logging everything, Silver Fox. Just rewatch. Yeah, 1-0.
I can't wait for Monday night.
I think they're not going to attack us. We've seen what they got. We saw not very good side. No threat to us. Especially we got great defense. Can't see them getting behind us. We just managed the game out, score one goal, and it'd be a bit like what Matt said about the Real Sociedad return leg. Nothing in it,
I'm going to go 3-1. I always go 3-1 because I always can see us concede. We always can see a conceding a goal at Man United. I think as well it would be like 1-1, probably the first 20 minutes. Man United to score a goal in first half. That would be a miracle, but I'm going to go with it. But guys, listen, it's been absolutely fantastic. Matt, it was absolute pleasure having you on tonight. And guys, if you are watching the show and you like the comments, the contents and everything, please like, please share, please subscribe. You can find Matt on Instagram and YouTube as well at Football United TV.
I'm share
this page. And also, guys, we are the Man U Agenda and we're on YouTube. We're on Instagram and also we're on Twitter. Please like, please share, please subscribe, guys. Thank you very much.
Can I just ask
Silver Fox.
Anyone out there want to give them for Matty's shirt, what year and what favourite player you had that wearing that shirt and what's your favourite game? And as for Errol Solo, what year was that shirt and what's your favourite game from that shirt? Anyway, Mr. Silver Fox says, big up, Matt. Yep, from everybody. Well done, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. Pleasure, guys.
Thank you so much for having me on, and I'm really glad to meet you all. You're very nice, kind, pleasant people to talk to about football.
Matt, pleasure is always ours, mate. And thank you very much for taking your time out to come on the show, guys. So if you're liking the contents, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. And we're gonna discuss after we finish this. Matt, just stand for 2 seconds, yeah? Okay, guys. So let's do this. Have a lovely evening, guys. Good luck.